Hello everyone and welcome back to channel 54. As I told you, we're going to be interviewing and hosting guests, especially small business owners and also artists. So for today, I have a very special guest with me and his name is Richard. He's going to tell us all about his business. So, welcome Richard.
Thank you.
You're so tall.
Thank you. Yeah, it's James.
James.
Yeah.
So,
I'm maybe from my dad. Welcome to my business. This is my small cosmetic shop. So I deal mostly with makeup and products and fashion. I like how the girl appears with blushes. So yeah, I've always been fascinated by that. So I made
but I thought guys likes like a natural look, guys like girls with no makeup, no nothing, maybe Vaseline. How are you different? Why do you like us blushing?
To be honest, it's just an accessory, you know. If it makes you look good, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, so yeah, I think makeup is not to be taken badly. Makeup is just an accessory, just enhancing the beauty because
It's already there.
it's already there.
So anyway, how did you come up with this idea? Like you just sat and you were like, nafungua shop. What came to your mind when kuanza this?
First of all, I started this. It was a bit hard because I didn't know what to do. I wanted something that generates income on a daily basis, you know. So then I've been part of our family, so I had somewhere to start. So I started with my mom. So I learned from her. It was, let me say, I was lucky because the idea was already there. I just didn't know that I could do it myself. So I had the guy mentality. Didn't know what to do as a guy. So now mostly it's about social things, you know, social character. Is that was the biggest challenge starting out. So when I knew how to talk and how to present myself and how to just engage with my customers, then it became easy.
So let me ask you something. If I walked in today and I wanted to buy foundation from your shop,
Yes.
and I told you to pick foundation for me,
Yes.
would you know my skin shade or the foundation shade that I'm using?
Honestly, just by seeing you,
Really?
just by seeing you, because it's something that's so visual, you know. So just by connecting your skin tone, I just know what you need, because it's more of the skin tone, so I just know.
So something I really like to know, and something maybe other business owners or maybe someone who wants to start a business would like to know is, how was your business faring before like this COVID-19 thing, and when you compare like how it was basically doing the sales, how clients were coming in before and after, like not even after, it's still here, it's still with us. This time that it's continuing, how is it going? How is the business when you compare like before COVID was there and right now?
Honestly, it's a challenge. It's a big challenge. You could see that it's a really big gap, a difference, a big difference. One of the differences, like I told you, I had an employee, and now I don't have. Because with the COVID, at first, between March and sometime in May, it was really tough. We were actually closed.
Completely. Oh, there's a time businesses were actually really closed.
Yeah, we were completely closed. So that time there was no business at all. So we're not talking about any sales, zero sales.
Zero sales.
Yeah, then coming now forward between June and now, it has been making progress. At first, people were really afraid just to even come into town.
Yeah.
So most of the clients who didn't come to town would actually request for deliveries. Yeah, or they would want to come, but they tell you there'll be an appointment or something. it's work in progress. People have improved in their flow into town. So now the
So
customers
things are
who I didn't
slowly kind of getting back to
there were guys I couldn't see for the past 6 months. Now I can see
now I
them.
can see it now.
So I guess it's work in progress. But the COVID-19 has a really big impact on us.
Survival tactics. What are some of the tactics that you've learned to survive with or to just coexist with during this pandemic?
COVID gave us some challenges.
Sana.
Now I'm supposed to keep a distance,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to minimize even my movements. I'm supposed to stay more at home. So guys observe that distance and that stay at home rule. So for me now to reach my customers, I had to adjust and be flexible about it. So now we switched to tactics like deliveries. Before, guys used to come literally just at the shop.
Yeah,
It's a one-on-one conversation. But now it switched more to online. So I have to do the online marketing more. Also, downgrading is also something we had to do.
Okay.
Like myself, I had to not really fire, just had to put a hold on my employee, And then as things improve, then we look back into it. But downgrading was one of them. Deliveries is another thing. About sourcing of my products, when I'm sourcing something, I want to see it myself.
So in the products, were the products still coming in, or everything was just completely on hold, like during that time, during this pandemic, like okay, that phase where this was closing down? Were you still getting like products like?
For a moment, between April and May, it was completely shut. We couldn't do nothing. Nothing is coming in, and also I don't have clients at that point coming to my place, to my premises, because it was closed down. So that time we just had to just wait for it to disperse. And now I can order things, but I can only order them online. We just agree with my supplier, and then they ship them. They either ship them through sea cargo or they ship them through air cargo.
Okay. And what made you choose this location? Like Mbona Haba, why here? And I also have the follow-up question that I want.
Yes.
Do you have any other shops somewhere else, or it's just strictly here, here in town, here where you have the shop, Ama?
This location, this is the Boys Road.
Yeah.
This is literally the hub or the center for makeup.
So cool. This is
Literally we're in the market
yeah,
for
it's
makeup.
true. It's true.
So this was the most logical street to start. It's a bit expensive to start here, but it also picks up quite faster than other locations. So that is why I chose this location.
Okay.
On your follow-up question, which is
Shop. Do you have another shop, or this is just your main shop for now?
for makeup, this is my main shop.
For makeup, so you have something else that you're doing?
Yeah, definitely.
What else are you doing then?
I also do shoes. I'm into fashion, heavily into fashion.
Oh, that's nice.
So even for me to actually orientate myself to makeup and cosmetics, started with fashion. I like when people look good.
People look good. What are the plans that you have for your business in like a few years to come?
Okay, mostly my plans would be I want to brand my own stuff. I would want to make an impact on the makeup world now that I've learned it. So I would want to brand my own stuff, probably do my own lashes. I also want to expand to other towns. I think I already have a clientele in other towns that makes sense, economic sense, for me to expand to those towns. So yeah, mostly Looking forward is basically just expansion.
Okay, so but let me get this straight. So by when you say you want to do your own lashes, it means you want to like create your own line of lashes.
Yes.
That's nice. You know the lashes I like. I like them long and I like them very dense. So please make sure you also put that there. You write it down.
For sure. I remember that.
Okay, so another thing I really would like to know is, let's say I'm starting a business and I came to you. You know, you can't say a business is too small if it's up and running and it's making you money no matter how little.
Yeah, sure.
So let me ask you, if I came to you and I'm like, you know, you need to tell me more about, you know, just teach me, tell me something. What are some of the lessons that you'll tell me as, let's say, a new person venturing into business?
Okay, honestly, most of the advice I give, this applies mostly to young guys who are trying to just venture into business or just penetrate into business. Patience is something you just have to practice, you know.
Okay.
Then you must be willing to learn. Honestly, it's all about lessons and what you take from the lesson. Because forget about the capital. Don't let it limit you if you have the idea. Because if you have the idea, then the capital, there's always that minimum capital. Just meet the minimum capital of what you want and just run with it. And you'll be surprised what you get. People accept you really fast. I feel like even people recognize the effort you make.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so you just give it a shot, you know.
And do you have any message to the legislative or executive, you know,
About laws?
regarding like small business, like, you know, small entrepreneurs starting a business? Do you have any message that you'd like to give them a shout out?
Honestly, I have a lot. On that topic, I have a lot.
Tell us, we're here to listen.
As young people, personally, from my personal experience, coming from school straight to business, it was really challenging. And when I learn about it, I get why it's challenging. I get to know why it's expensive to start out. And this mostly applies to tax laws, where even just bringing something in, the import duty is so high, it puts the younger people out of business after that.
Yeah.
Even if they had the idea,
That's true.
it's an
That's
executive.
sad, actually.
Yeah, you know. So if somebody could look into such ways, because like now we created laws where it protects younger people and the youth and
And younger
disabled.
businesses.
Well, like now the government 30% tenders from youth, women, and maybe the disabled. So even just bringing something in, the import duty is so high, it puts the younger people out of business after that.
Yeah.
Even if they had the idea,
That's true.
it's an
That's
executor.
sad, actually.
Yeah, you know. So if somebody could look into such ways, because like now we created laws where it protects younger people and the youth and
And
the
younger
disabled.
businesses.
Well, like now the government 30% tenders from youth, women, and maybe the disabled. So they should do the same with some of these laws, like the tax laws. They should protect younger people because they don't have the capital. They're trying to generate the capital. So if from the start that's the biggest challenge, then
You might have
becoming bigger becomes a challenge.
a very big challenge, like the business might. Actually, that's where I think some people or maybe most people who want to venture into business feel discouraged because they feel like maybe they won't be making enough profit, or maybe most of it will be going to like these other people. So I kind of understand, but actually it's good that you started because, as you've said, patience pays, and I'm really, really hoping in the next few years to see even you. First of all, we've talked about your lashes. I can't wait for your lashes, and I can't wait for you to expand into a bigger place.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm really happy to have you today, and thank you for the wise words. I know there's someone watching, and he or she will be like, okay, so this is what I need to learn. I hope they picked up one or two things. Yes, and thank you so much for being on this session with me.
Thank you too for coming. I love the platform. I love the exposure.
So for someone who's interested in your work, like anaweza kupataje, how can one find you and locate the stall mahali iko?
Okay, our stall is pretty easy to find. We are located on Du Bois Road. Some will say Dubois. Yeah, our building is the one on the junction of Dubois and Latema Road. They're called Junction Stalls. Shop number D6.
D6.
Yeah, D6. And you'll find all this magic here.
Okay.
I hope we see more things from Channel 54.
Yes.
Yeah.
You will.
Thank you.